Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Good day. Lovely Friday out. Looks like it's getting ready to storm like crazy. But I said I'd upload another video each week, so here we go. First off, I'm going to start this one out with these, these dremel mandrels. I know everybody's bought pack after pack of them, I'm sure. So here's the problem. You buy them and you start to use them and you get about 30 seconds worth of use and the head flies off. Okay, so you put another one on and you chalk it up to just a bad sanding belt. Put a new one on and the same thing occurs. And it keeps happening. Here is the best way to fix that. Okay, every one of these, doesn't matter what size, has a screw at the top with the little washer. We're going to take that out. The screw is used to put pressure on the washer, which in turn puts pressure on the rubber surround, which in turn puts pressure on your sanding drum. And unfortunately, these things just aren't able to put enough pressure to really compact this thing down. So here's what you want to do. You take that screw out, you take the washer off, and you pull this rubber surround off. And what you're left with here is the tube that the surround goes on and the screw fits down into. Now what you want to do is take you a medium cut or a fine cut file and knock this tube down a little bit, shorten it some. Do it just a little bit at a time. Don't do a lot off of it or you'll mess it up. But when you get done, what you've effectively done is you've made this tube shorter. Therefore, when you put it all back together, and don't forget your washer on top, it's absolutely necessary. The screw has to reach down in there further, which means that as you tighten it, it's going to make the rubber surround mushroom out a lot further and put more pressure on your sanding drum, which in turn should hold it in better. And like I said, just take a little bit off of that tube on the inside at a time, put it back together, see if it holds. If not, take it apart again, file off a little bit more. Okay, let's get down to some grinding now. This is going to be my medium knife, my medium size, and I know it looks like shit right now, but after I get done shaping it and stuff, you'll see. It's going to be a big, beefy, wide blade. That way, if you are forced to go batoning wood or something ludicrous like that, then you don't have to worry about cracking the blade. Personally, I do not recommend batoning wood with any knife. I don't care if you have stainless steel handles. It's just a bad practice. Don't do it. If you can help it, don't do it. In a life or death situation, you do what you got to do. But if it's not, don't get out there and don't do it for practice or what have you. Odds are you're just going to tear your knife up. And when you're paying $250 for a knife, that sucks. Alright, let's give this thing a quick grind and see how we do. Alright, I'm sure you all heard that lovely sound. This is the second problem. Now that your drums are sticking on there really well, they're going to overheat if you're not careful. The glue will melt and the belt will fail. So be sure not to do what I just did and grind until you've overheated the mandrel. Grind a little bit, lay it down for a second or two, go get some water, watch a little TV. Otherwise, you're going to burn the belt up. And you'll end up having to change it prematurely.